When looking for innovative search techniques, I love tying in the local culture to the Bigfooting. So, we're near Branson, Missouri, which is like the Vegas of the Midwest, or shows every night and stuff. I wanted to tie something like that in to something Ozarky, like fiddle playing. I know just the guy.
Hi.
Shoji, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Doing great. Shoji, this is the team, and friends, this is Shoji Tabuchi, one of the legendary fiddle players here in Branson, Missouri.
Yeah.
And our search technique tonight.
Awesome. My favorite hillbillies are Japanese hillbillies.
We've got perfect conditions tonight. We've got no wind. In a couple hours, the moon will come up. We'll have darkness before then, right on the edge of the Mark Twain National Forest with a bunch of caves around, and there's a history here.
That canyon should form something like a natural amphitheater to push our sounds out, possibly even one as beautiful as one you play every night in Branson.
Well, thank you. What an experience for me. And I'm going to try my best.
Oh, you're gonna be great.
We've had success playing music in the woods at night to get them curious. If a Bigfoot hears anything making a lot of noise, it's gonna wanna go check it out if it can do so safely. So the plan is for Bobo and Cliff and Soji to get back in a hollow and start playing their music. Renee and I are gonna be up on a ridgeline up in back of them, maybe close enough to hear that music down there. In any case, we'll be ready to make howls in that direction. And hopefully all of the sound together will get the attention of a Sasquatch, if there's one in the area.
You hear that, Matt?
Yeah, what is that?
Well, this is that wall of limestone and shale, and that's the groundwater running through and coming out of that limestone. This is what creates caves.
Well, these ledges and caves, boy, in summertime when this is all brushed in, this would be a real good ambush spot. Deer moving right along here. Predator just has to sit and wait here to drop down on it.
Yeah, huge. Okay, let's push on.
We usually walk on a road. It should be a lot easier than this.
I don't think this is a trail.
I don't think it's a trail either.
There's my instrument right there.
Ah, I can see why you don't pack it around with you. Renee, Matt, do you read?
Go for Renee.
I think we found a good position to start playing some music. The sound should bounce around inside this canyon pretty well. Are you guys in a good spot to listen?
Play away.
What about that tune, Arkansas Traveler?
Hey, that's right. It goes like this.
Hey.
That sounds great, boys.
Hey, Matt, can you come stand right where I'm standing? I might have seen eye shine.
Where?
I'm not kidding. Come to your left, come to your left, come to your left. Straight ahead.
It was close. Must be real small.
Yeah, I think it's a bunny.
Renee, how's it going over there?
Matt and I have been seeing like small rats and armadillos, but nothing big yet.
Bobo's kind of itching to do a howl.
Okay, Cliff, we'll listen.
Your warm-up.
I'm sure the singers in your show do the same thing.
If they're any good, they do.
Done.
No, we can hear you.
Okay. All right, well, it's time for me to do a howl. Let him know.
Matt's gonna do a howl in 10.
Copy. I'm doing it due west.
Done.
Okay, 2 out of 3 of us barely heard it.
Copy.
Yeah.
This way. This way, yes.
Tell him.
But is that the way you're hearing it?
It wasn't that. It was a
Listen,
wall.
listen.
It was something much further.
Right? We have coyotes close to us, but we both heard something off in the distance that might have been something else.
Let me have it. Let me have the radio.
Okay, cool. Keep us posted, please.
Cliff, we got coyotes going off. There was a big moaning.
Howl. And it was like southwest.
And it was definitely like a big, like, Ohio howl. The long, sustained woo to the southwest. There's a Sasquatch within 2 miles of us. That was nothing other than a loud, long, moaning squatch.
Yeah! All right, Shoji, man. It worked. Your work here is done.
This was awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Possibly your greatest performance ever.
Thank you.
Okay, Matt, we're gonna go drop Shoji off at base camp on the way, but then we're gonna come try to get closer to you up on high.
It was obviously in response to my owl, but it was going off, and then the coyotes close by were going off. But that howl is what I was expecting to hear, and it's such a low tone. I mean, it almost sounded like a big man, which is what they'll sound like. And it was different than the sounds of coyotes make.
That first call that Matt and I heard, I definitively believe that's a coyote. I've heard them make that sound before from a closer location. I have no doubt that's what it was. However, Matt is insistent that that was a Bigfoot. It was far off. I can't say it wasn't a coyote, but we can pleasantly agree to disagree.
I can say for sure it wasn't a coyote.
I know she says now she thinks that was a coyote off in the distance, but she knew it wasn't in the beginning. This sound I heard, I have heard it before. I got the first recording of it in Ohio. It's definitely not a coyote. Ludicrous to suggest that. A long, baritone, moaning Ohio howl. From down here where other people have had sightings of Bigfoot, it was definitely a Sasquatch, and it'd be ridiculous to suggest it was a coyote.
We're gonna try to motor over to the edge to look down on you. There you go. Radio to Bobo, have him do another moaning howl.
Renee for Cliff,
Copy, what's up?
we'd like for Bobo to maybe do a howl, please.
That was a good echo.
We heard it.
Just wait. Just in case something just walks over here.
Sure.
Matt and I, we have not heard anything. Ever since we heard those coyotes, and Matt heard what he's pretty sure is a squatch with that low moaning sound, but it's been quiet since.
I know that was a Sasquatch vocalization we heard tonight, but now the woods have gone silent, and that happens. Either the Bigfoot backed out, or it's just not gonna respond to us anymore, which is a shame because there was definitely one there right across that valley tonight.
Finally made it back.
Man, you guys had a hell of a hike.
But I definitely heard something tonight that could have been nothing other than a Sasquatch. It was an Ohio howl.
Well, Ozarks was definitely a success. You guys got the tree pushed down. Matt and I heard that thud the first night. Now tonight, the long howl. Ozarks could have been much better.